Hey guys, Angus, and today I'm going to give you My ACL Story Part 5. So firstly, I do apologise because I'm filming quite next to a road, so I tried to sort of avoid all that background noise. Yeah, let's get to it. The last time I did My ACL Story was My ACL Story Part 4, and then I was doing loads of things like treadmill and bike with my brace, and now I'm not wearing my brace at all, not for activities. But again, there is so much stuff to go through. In the last 6 months, I've probably had more stuff that's going on more than a single period in my life, and I'm going to try and get through it. Firstly, I'm losing daylight as we speak, and also there's the sun is literally setting as well, so I'll try and keep it quick. But again, there is so much stuff to go through, and I can't wait to tell you everything that's happened in the last 6 months. So the first thing actually was I went paintballing in May, and that was with some friends, and that was really fun actually. I was surprised I could do that. I did that without a brace. I thought it was quite risky. It was around 3 to 4 months post-op, but yeah, I managed to do it, and I've got an entire montage of me doing that, and that's now on YouTube, and you can check that out right now. The next thing is actually my brother and sister took me on a surprise holiday in Budapest, and that was for my birthday actually. It had to be a couple months after, specifically because I had my my surgery at the end of March, so it had to be delayed for the summer. And that brings on to quite a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff happens in the summer, so I went to Budapest. I actually went to Spain and did loads of activities like swimming, volleyball, and also hill walking. And actually I also went to Newquay. It was sort of like a mini style festival with my two best friends. That was pretty fun. That was around 5 days. So that was quite intense. In terms of videos, I've done so many unboxings, but again, that's not really relevant. The only thing I'd say was relevant is that I did another ACL Story video, but it was My ACL Story Q&A. And this leads on to another thing. I took over a new Instagram account called ACL Comeback, and I'm actually wearing the top to it right now. So ACL Comeback is a account specifically for people that have had ACL surgery or are currently going for it and rehabbing, and it's specifically for people that want a sense of community and support, and of course if you've got questions as well. So this is the top, you know, pretty average, quite nice, and you can check that out right now. Of course, if you had ACL surgery or anything like that, I would highly recommend it. I think the biggest thing that's happened to me since the last video I did was I've moved to university. Right now I'm filming in a Plymouth Park, and if you don't know where I lived previously, I lived near Brighton, and that is on the other side of the country, probably 4 or 5 hours away at least. So I've moved on the other side of the country. Life's very different. It's entirely on you, you know, very free. You know, I can go video, you know, at 4 in the afternoon in a park if I want to. No one's going to stop me. So yeah, that was the biggest thing, and I blogged all of that as well. So yesterday I actually went paintballing with Plymouth University. So this year I've actually gone paintballing twice, and that's after I've had my surgery. So I think that's pretty impressive. I am actually going to upload a montage of that, but it'll probably be after this video. So in July I had quite a milestone. I went for a run. That was with no brace. I did it quite slowly, and I ran about 1.5 miles around my village. So that was quite significant. I actually haven't done much running since because my physio has advised that I don't do it, and I don't really want to do running either because it's very straining on the knee, and at the moment I'm spending a lot of time just building up the muscle. That's pretty much all my rehab is now. It's just building up the muscle. My range of movement's fine, the strength is fine, but yeah, building up the quad muscles and building up what was wasted away. Another significant thing, probably one of the most significant things in terms of my leg, is that I managed to get through Plymouth Uni Freshers. So that was about 5 days of intensive clubbing, coming back at 4 in the morning, you know, dancing all night. That was very intensive on the knee, but I got through it and it was fine, and I was quite impressed. First night I actually wore a brace, but second night and third night, etc., I stopped wearing it. I didn't actually need it. So yeah, I was surprised that I could do that, but I did it. And now on Boxing Day this year, I'm actually going to come up to 9 months post-op. So it's absolutely crazy to think it was that long ago that I had that life-changing surgery. And this video is entirely to recap on how everything is and exactly what I've done since I've had the surgery. And my next and last video will be My ACL Story Part 6, and that will probably be at the end of March. And by then, I would have finished my ACL series, and it would have been an entire year since I had the surgery, which is absolutely crazy. And I'm hoping that I'll do loads of stuff within those 3 months. So there is everything that's happened since. So much stuff has happened in those 6 months. Probably the most stuff that has happened to me within those 6 months, more than any other period in my life. And it's been absolutely amazing, crazy, emotional. So yeah, so of course, if you did enjoy this video or find it helpful, then definitely be sure to give this video a thumbs up. But apart from that, thanks very much for watching.